Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are on this journey to unconditional love. And so today's message is to share some stories that I've had from people that have come to healings from me. And also I'm going to share a song as well, which has been sent to me. Now, the song is called Blessed. And if you saw my weekly read this week, the Wisdom of the Oracle guidance for the union was blessed, the number 22. So again, it is not surprising that this song came through. It's by Daniel Caesar. It's called Blessed, and the words are just beautiful. As well as this, green is very significant at the moment. Obviously, green is all about healing. And it is very relevant for a healing that I did yesterday. And I scroll down to the bottom of the comments, and the last comment is green. So, and it says, speaks to me on so many levels, which is what these unions are, because you have to look beyond the bigger picture to understand that the levels of love that you have transcend all space and time and all levels of consciousness as well. So it's a gorgeous message to get and a gorgeous song. So I will read through those lyrics because that is the message that I want to send. There's also another song that I'll put into the description box, which is I'm a Fool for You, and again, beautiful lyrics, and I'll put that in as well. So I'm just going to share some messages because there is some very good things which will give us all some hope. So she said, the lady says, this was a great healing, and just for giggles I decided to look up the meaning of the golden fountain, and I came across an article. The explanation of the deeper meaning of the golden fountain was truly profound and made the entire interpretation of the healing come together for me. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you so much, Nikki, for all of your healings and help. And I wanted you to know that there has been contact made with my twin yesterday morning after 6 months of separation. I know you've helped us get to this point with your gifted healings and encouraging advice, which helps keep us all calm and focused on the goal at hand. And I thank you a million times. Of course, I will continue to pray to the crystal grid for the collective and help other divine counterparts gracefully get through their journeys as well. So how amazing is that? I just love it when I get stories like that because it's so great. And then the next one is I saw the clip of Row, Row, Row the boat, and then it was the nursery rhyme, and they were in a boat together, and then I saw I can't remember the rest of it, but it was significant about Row, Row, Row the boat. And she says, I absolutely love the nursery rhyme clip. In the Row Your Boat clip, the little girl's wide-eyed wonderment is so my inner child. I love that he recognises and enjoys that. On some of our more mundane get-togethers, my twin and I would suggest a late-night walk, and I'd grumble a bit. Then he'd say something about making it into an adventure, and I'd light up like a kid at Christmas. Life is but a dream. And then the fact that it's a child nursery rhyme is a clever hidden message, because after our last separation, I had a dream vision of our future son at around 9 years old. My daughter from my first marriage was with our son too, so it's just a perfectly perfect confirmation, yet again. And funny that the nursery rhyme vid has a game of hidden images throughout it. How interesting, because all of this song is also around that you can't see them, but I feel your energy all around me. So, the seasons I experienced throughout the Row Your Boat ride is just so sweet and perfect for the twin flame journey too. I love that the lotus flower, the heart opening, is also part of spring. Just so many messages in the vid, including the apple and the 1111. Wow. The tree chopping is a great metaphor too. On dreammoons.com, lumberjack symbolises, so we've had all the chopping wood messages recently. The lumberjack is strength and fortitude. Alternatively, the dream means that you need to attack your problems one segment at a time. Yep, especially on the TF journey to love and light. It really warms my heart to hear our healing messages help someone else. I often forget this journey isn't just about me, it's about the all, heaven and earth. Thank you for the heart healing chanting and chopwood card. I feel like I could go on and on and on about the messages. I swear the signs and syncs are so many these days, it's hard to keep track. Thank you again. Well, you know, you're really welcome, because it's all of these messages and I'm seeing everything in the healings that really allows me to share these stories. And this is what keeps us together, right? Because it is knowing that you're not doing it on your own, that you are part of a collective and we are all bringing love and light to the planet. The other thing that I would recommend you watch is the Leo King. He's talking about the astrology and the eclipse and everything that's being turned upside down at the moment in the universe, on this planet. And it's all about the eclipse season. And so that's why, if things are coming up, that's why when I listened to his last video, it was uncanny the amount of things he referenced. So he mentioned 27, and that's the walking away card from in my energy deck, which is about leaving old energies behind. He talked about bridge over troubled water, and that is a message that we've had before. He also talks about, oh my goodness, there were so many things in it, and I was just like, no way. So definitely watch the Leo King stuff. He's really good and very incredibly knowledgeable about all. Obviously, he's an astrologer, so he knows all about the impact of the astrology on, you know, the energies and everything. But really, really good. But also just really, really interesting, because so many things that he says has come through in messages or songs or things that have come through in healings for people. So, you know, it just shows how tightly, you know, if you are a warrior of the light, it shows how tightly that group is all coming together to make that light shine really, 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 really bright at the moment. Okay, so the next one is, what a beautiful message and so meaningful to me. Oh, I have to say what this one was. Firstly, I see them in a pale blue sports car and they're going to the beach, and her twin said to me, I've always wanted to take her to the beach. He then had a picnic, and during the picnic I see this massive crab come out of the sea and like bite his toe. And then I see them having their picnic, and then I see them playing like running along the beach, but instead of hurdles, there's massive hearts that they jump through. So she comes back to me and she says, what a beautiful message and so meaningful to me. My twin and I love the beach, and we have spoken before about buying a beach house. I've always loved little MG sports cars since I was a little girl, and actually that's the car that I had. I used to have an MG sports car. I was a little girl and pale blue is one of my favourite colours. My twin has often spoken of us spending time at the beach and how he wanted to take me spearfishing, but he thought I would not like to do this. Thank you, Nikki, for this amazing message. I feel in my heart that your message from my twin is what he is really feeling, just as I feel this too. I'm feeling more excited about the journey towards our union of unconditional love. This is my prayer for all twin flames, for we are a community of one, and all will unite with their twin and group for the anchoring of unconditional love on earth. Bless you, Nikki, and thank you for this beautiful message with love. Well, you know what? It just, you know, that's the thing, because I can tap into what your souls want you to know. And that is moving way beyond the ego, right? So, of course, it's not what your mind is telling you, it's what your soul wants you to know. And so that's why it's going, you know, it's going past fear and all that doubt, straight to what the soul wants you to know to help you go on your path. So, I'm just going to share the lyrics to the Blessed Daniel Caesar, because they are beautiful, and again is a message, well, we can see because it's got green and that is very relevant for somebody that I know for all of us, because green is healing. It's also you know, the healing colour basically. Okay, so blessed. Everywhere that I go and everywhere that I be, if you are not surrounding me with your energy, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be anywhere, any place that I can't feel you. I just want to be near you. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. Sometimes it gets unhealthy. We can't be by ourselves. We'll always need each other. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. I just want you to know that if I could, I swear I'll go back and make everything all better. It's the things that you say, it's the way that you pray. Pray on my insecurities. I know you're feeling me. I know sometimes I do wrong, but hear the words of this song. When I go, I don't stay gone for long. Don't know what's going on, and yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. And I'm coming back home to you. I'm coming back home. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. Sometimes it gets unhealthy. We can't be by ourselves. We will always need each other. And yes, I'm a mess, but I am coming home to you. Well, I mean, just so gorgeous, because that is, again, exactly the twin flame journey, bringing up your insecurities, you know, realizing that, you know, you got to love every part of you, right? You got to love your insecurities. You got to love, you know, your shadow. You got to love your light, because it's all part of what makes you you, and that's a beautiful thing. And the other thing is that, again, it just makes so much sense as why I was getting guidance to write everything down and burn it, because we're going into a new cycle. So, you know, to really bridge the gap between the old and the new, and moving more and more into this journey of love, it's time to like really get everything out. So my guidance is write a letter of all of the things that you just want to get out around your twin flame journey, right? Just everything, just let it all out, burn it, and then get 2 pieces of paper, meditate, write these 2 questions on the pieces of paper. What is it in me that is blocking union with myself and my twin? That's the first question. What is it in me that is blocking union with myself and my twin? And then the second question is, what do I have to do to bring me into my reunion? What do I have to do to bring me into my reunion? Or words to that effect. And basically meditate, you know, do your first meditation, answer the first question, and just let things flow. Don't filter it, just flow. Don't use your head, just write whatever comes. And then do the same again for the second question. And whatever comes through is what your soul wants you to know. And that is your soul and your twin soul, because you are one oversoul together. So whatever is written there, don't then go back and think, oh, I can't possibly do that, because you're using your mind then. Because what comes through from your soul comes through from your heart, and that's what you must follow. And that's why you have to be courageous in love. That's why love does take courage, because you will have to, I'm very sure you might write things that you just think, no way, I'm not going to do that, or whatever. But you have to follow it, because that's what your souls are wanting you to do. So if you want to have help, if you want to have a healing where I see everything and I send you a write-up of everything I see, then please do. All details are in the link. If you want to join the Crystal Grid, again, all details in the link. If you want to have a reading, again, all details are in the link. All right, I hope you have a lovely day. Take care. Bye.